Hello, anyone, everyone, and no one. My name is SlackLizard, and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial. And in today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can make a 2-wide tileable shulker box loader that you can use for all your farms or storage and or sorting needs. That being that, let's get a materials list and let's get right into the tutorial. To get things started off here, we're going to place down a double chest right here. We're going to put a hopper going into that double chest and then one hopper up above that. Above that, we're going to put a cobweb in here. We're going to place in a temporary block right here. This is where our shulker box is going to go in the future, and we're going to bust out 2 blocks going this way, remove that one right there, and we're going to place our dispenser going into that. From here, we're going to grab a hopper, and we're going to put a hopper going into that block, and then we're going to place 2 hoppers up above this. Any items that we throw into this into the future will end up going into our shulker box right here. So now that we've got that in, let's go ahead and get our breaking circuit in for our shulker boxes. We're going to put a block right here against that cobweb, and we're going to put a comparator on that. That way, when we have a shulker box right here, the comparator can get a signal from it. From there, we're going to place in 2 blocks just like so. We're going to punch out that one, and then we're going to put a block directly above that. From here, we're going to come around here, and we're going to go ahead and take out our temporary block that was used to represent where our shulker box is going to go, and we're going to put a piston in facing down just like so. From here, we're going to go ahead and grab our building blocks again. We're going to put a temporary block right there and a temporary block right there, remove the bottom one, and we're going to grab an observer and place that going into that block so it is looking upwards. From here, let's go back here and remove this temporary block. Let's put a hopper in here and a chest on the back right here. This is going to be where we feed shulker boxes into our system, which will be dispensed out at the front. To go ahead and finish up this circuit here, we're going to go ahead and grab some redstone dust. We're going to put a redstone dust on top of that block, that one, and that one. So from here, whenever this shulker box gets full, it will send out a signal, go around, use the piston to break it. The cobweb will catch it. It will go down through our hoppers and end up in our storage chest like so. From here, there's only a couple more things that we need to do to complete this one. We need to go ahead and grab 2 blocks, put them in right here and here, put a redstone dust right there. We need to go ahead and grab our lever and our button here, and we're going to put a lever right here, and we're going to turn that on full strength. From here, let's grab a button and put that right there. This is our manual reset on the loader in case we need to manually fire it off, as you can see, just like so. And at this point, this thing is good to go. So let's load some shulkers in here and show you how it works. Now at this point, I've went ahead and loaded up this dispenser here, and I've loaded this up with 9 shulker boxes that are completely filled except for 1 slot with levers so that we can demonstrate this thing while it's working. So if we go ahead and press this button here, as you can see, we now get a shulker box set up in here. So now when we were to fill this thing all the way up, we'll just give this a moment to demonstrate. When this thing gets full, it's going to send a signal out through the comparator, which is going to be greater than the signal coming in here from the side. It's going to power this block, go around and power like this, so it will allow that to break, and then we will get another shulker box put into its place. So as we can see here, 54, 55, so on and so forth, all the way up till it gets full. Boop, gets broke, gets into the cobweb, and immediately ends up inside of here. As we can see now, this is going to work again. We're going to go ahead and let this one fill up and break as well. And just like that, bada bing, bada boom, we got a new one going in here as well. And as you can see, we're capturing all of our filled up shulker boxes. Now to make this thing tileable, it's relatively simple. You see how we've got the redstone going into the comparator right there? Well, if we were to add in another one right here, we can now build the same exact thing again on this side right here, which in turn makes this thing become tileable, which means you can have multiple units of this setting side by side. So if we just were to build in another one here real quick, we'll go ahead and put in our observer just like so. We'll go ahead and grab our dispenser and place that underneath of that just like that. We're going to put in a temporary block here to represent where our shulker is going to go. Here's where we're going to load our items into the farm. Let's go ahead and grab a double chest. We'll put a double chest right there. Go ahead and grab hopper, hopper, cobweb, cobweb, and go ahead and throw in some redstone dust just like so. Go ahead and have our back input where we can fill shulker boxes into this thing. And now you've got 2 of these side by side. Make sure to go ahead and put your button in here so that you can manually fire off the system as you need to. And just like that, we have 2 of these. Anything that ends up inside this shulker box here will always end up inside this chest, and vice versa on this side. And to continue this pattern out, you can do this the same way again. So now you see how our lever's in the middle of this one? Well, if we were to come over here to this display example, we can build another one just beside it, connecting up the 2 right there. This thing is tileable, and you can add as many modules as you want into this thing. But that being that, this is a short and simple tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. If you did, make sure to drop a like, and if you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. But that being that, that's where we're calling this one. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.